Yo, what is up guys? It's your boy Rolando here from Toadally TCG, and today, of course, we are here to bring you another Toadally deck idea. This one is Toadally Toons. So what I'm going to do first, before I do any explanation of any sort, I'm going to just show you the deck profile first, and then we'll get into why we play everything, and then the thoughts on the deck and why we made it and how it did. 1, Toon Dark Magician Girl. 2, Toon Masked. Triple, Toon Mermaid. Triple Toon Gemini Elf, and that'll do it for the monsters, for the Toon monsters I should say. Then we play 2 Elemental Hero Shadow Mist, triple Elemental Hero Bubbleman, triple Tin Goldfish, triple A Hero Lives, 3 Ecol and 1 Rhoda for the Searchers, 2 Mass Change and 1 Mass Change the second, triple Toon Kingdom, triple Toon Table of Contents, triple Terraforming, double Instant Fusion, and double MST. So that's the whole monster count, or that's the whole monsters and spells, no traps. And then now I'm going to go back over and show you why we play each card and what they do and the reasoning behind everything and the thoughts on the deck. Okay, so with this deck idea, first I'll just lay them back down. So we have the Toons. So with this deck idea, we kind of just figured that we wanted to do something different, something live. This is something that we kept taking to different regionals and locals for about a month or two. Different areas, you know, consistently getting third place at different local events, doing pretty well, and topping at regionals. If you have any other questions on the deck, feel free to let us know in the comment section. I'll be glad to answer your questions, but I just want to keep this short and sweet for you guys. The main basis on the deck, you know, monsters, is we wanted something that would be fun and something that would stun your opponents, of course, with the Toons, because Toons on their own are already a stun factor. But we wanted something that your opponent would have to kind of get around and play a little bit differently, because normally with Toons, you just pop Toon Kingdom, there you go. But we wanted something to protect ourselves, and Toadally Awesome was the answer. And then we also wanted something for more stun, which is Dark Law. Dark Law basically stuns almost every deck in the meta right now. And you kind of have to play around, you know, if you have a Toon, a Dark Law, and a Toadally Awesome, you know, you kind of have to be careful on what you're going for, because then we can negate something, and then if you don't get rid of the Toon, the next turn we can smack you directly. So yeah, we'll just get into the explanation of the monsters and everything and why they ended up making the count. So 1, Toon Dark Magician Girl, because it's the one that can attack the turn that it is summoned. We only wanted it at 1 because when you use it, you kind of, I mean, sometimes it can clog, to be honest. It's something we cited out a lot every time we did use it. And Toon Mass Sorcerer, because it is the draw power of the deck. But with the Toon Dark Magician Girl specifically, when we use it, it's kind of only using it on board when there's a dead card on field, an extra Shadow Mist, or maybe wanted to make sure we don't die from life points with Toon Mass Sorcerer, because we do take battle damage with the Toons, but and Hero Lives does put us down very far with our life points. And then Toon Mermaid. So this card is awesome in this deck, and no pun intended. It's an aqua, so it's fodder for Toadally Awesome. It's a free special summon. When you have Toon Kingdom out, you just inherent just special summon, drop it down. Can Exist summon for the waters or other free level 4s. It's like the Toon's version of Bubbleman, essentially. And Toon Gemini Elf, because with this, and you have Dark Law when it attacks you and pokes you directly, and you discard off of the effect, Dark Law will make that card banished. So it's kind of like having a banish 1 off of Dark Law, and then when you attack directly, they banish 1 from their hand again. So it's just really great synergy in a way. Because with the heroes, you don't particularly need your normal summon as much, you know, because you normally just do everything off of Tin Goldfish and then another summon, or a Hero Lives basically getting you to where you need to be. So yeah, next up for the heroes, and push these back, just kind of keep it going. For the 2 Shadow Mist, so you only want to play 2, then you play triple Bubbleman, because of course it's Bubbleman, and triple Goldfish. So the reason behind 2 Shadow Mist is because you don't want to see it in hand. You never want to draw into it. You only want to hit it off of a Hero Lives. And if you play 3, you'll clog. If you play 1, you won't see it enough, and you can possibly banish it off of Toon Kingdom. So 2, it's kind of the best ratio you could possibly go to. But we definitely hate seeing Shadow Mist, but the deck itself is just so fun that you kind of need to keep it the way it is. Triple Bubbleman, it is Bubbleman. You don't need to play around, set your spells, activate what you need to activate, and go from there. We did notice that Maxi was kind of killing our Bubbleman. Shout outs to my boy Cedric. You know, he was the person that was testing this deck a lot and playing it and piloting it for the most part. So he did notice, you know, Maxi, you draw a lot of cards, but then you kill your Bubbleman, so it's kind of hard. We definitely just wanted to keep enough in our hands in order to get the plays going. Tin Goldfish, because with Goldfish, it can normal summon the Toon Gemini Elf or the Masked Sorcerer, and the other cards as well. It just can't summon Toon Mermaid, but Toon Mermaid is its own free special summon anyways. So 10 Goldfish was live, of course, the water targets to make Bahamut and to go into your Toad. Then your searchers, of course, is what it is with the basically 4 searches. A hero lives, no explanation needed. You get out your Shadow Mist, go from there, Dark Law, first turn. So with this, the reason why we played the third as a Mask Change second is because if you have a Mermaid on field, or not even Bubbleman, but a Mermaid on field, 10 Goldfish, or Toon Masked Sorcerer, and you really need to, get your heroes kind of coming out because you need to maybe get rid of a whole bunch of back row, or you want to go into Dark Law even faster, then this lets you do that with this card. Use Toon Mermaid as a free fodder for an acid, or Goldfish as an acid, or whatsoever. We almost played DN, I believe, Mass Hero DN, the one that's the Earth, in order to keep using this card for more with the Toon Gemini Elf, but it wasn't that needed. Then triple Toon Kingdom, it makes the deck it is with live, triple search, Norden, and MST to get rid of what you need to get rid of. So yeah, so now I'm actually going to get into the extra deck, so that way everybody can see the nuttiness. And with this extra deck, you don't ever really go into the extra deck. You normally only need to make your Dark Law and your Bahamut and go from there, but you have options. You want to go double Dark Law, 1 Acid, 1 Norden, and those are the fusions. Then you play double Bahamut, double Toad, of course. Then you play rank 4's Castel, Diamond Direwolf, made those cards a lot. Utopia Package, obvious reasons. Abyss Dweller, Anti-Luminescent Knight, that card is so good against metal foes. And then Daigusto Emeral. One thing I would say is if you can fit Trapeze Magician, then that's what I would suggest, because Trapeze Magician is so good with being able to target your tunes and have them attack twice and then save them at end phase from dying with Toon Kingdom's effect. So I would say that card is definitely something that can put in work, being that Toon Masked Sorcerer is a spellcaster, and so are the Toon Elves. So now I'm actually just gonna get into the side deck and everything we played in the side. It wasn't too much. You didn't really need to side too many cards because the deck is stun. I would just say most likely needed to play more Mask of Restricts, and you'll see why right now. So 2DD Crow, triple Ghost Ogre, Book of Eclipse, 2 Magical Springs, so clutch going second against metal foes, or any deck with pendulums. System down, 2 Chaos Trap Holes would change these both to Mask of Restricts, in my opinion. Mask of Restrict, and Vanity's Emptiness, so that way you don't get kaiju'd. But yeah, that's basically the whole concept of the deck. Just really short and sweet, and we do already have multiple different new Toon deck ideas with the new meta that's coming up, but yeah, this is basically how we decided to play this deck. It was a lot of fun. It did really well. It caught a lot of people's attention. A lot of people really thought it was really cool. Toon Mermaid is basically, I would say Toon Mermaid was the MVP card in this deck. It went from being a card that no one would ever play in Toons to just being the very best card that we could use in the deck, and it had just really great synergy, and surprisingly enough, it worked out really well. So yeah, if you guys have any comments or questions or anything about the deck, let us know. Feel free to let us know what you want to see in the future. Just want to let you guys know we do have more other troll deck ideas and a lot of fun things with a new meta and format coming up. It's gonna be a lot of fun, so stick around and stay tuned. Toadally TCG signing out.